Geraint Thomas has become the first Welshman to win the Tour de France. Waiting for him at the bottom of the Champs Elysees on Sunday ready was wife Sara Elen Thomas. Olympic hero Thomas took the lead after stage 11 and didn't relinquish his position, becoming Britain's third Tour champion. But who is the woman behind the yellow jersey? Here is everything you need to know about Sara Elen Thomas. Sara and Geraint met through a friend in 2007 while she was studying physiology at Liverpool University but would live back in the pair's native Cardiff out of term time. In her own words, Sara told British Cycling, "I met Geraint through a mutual friend in Cardiff. My friend and Geraint's friend had a bit of a thing going on, so they dragged both Geraint and me along for a night out. Then Geraint and me ended up bumping into each other 2 weeks later. 2 years on, our friends aren't speaking and Geraint and me are still together. The first 2 times I met Geraint he'd had a few, so wouldn't exactly say it was love at first sight. I did like him though, and the more I got to know him the more I did." Sara and Geraint tied the knot 8 years after meeting, at a glittering ceremony in Cardiff. The reception had to be switched due to the 2015 Rugby World Cup, so guests, including rugby mad Geraint, could watch Wales vs Australia. Instead it clashed with Australia vs England, with a group including George North cheering on the Aussies around a TV at the lavish Chepstow reception. Dad Howell Thomas said, "I caught a group of boys huddled around a TV in the corner watching the game. And of course George North was there. When we realized what was happening, that Australia were going to win, we all watched the last 10 minutes together. And at the end everyone went completely crazy, it was bonkers." Geraint also got dancing tips for his first dance from McFly's Harry Judd, who he went to school with. Other guests at the lavish bash included George North's partner, former world champion sprint cyclist Becky James, and English track cyclist Donnie King, who is engaged to Matt Rowe, brother of fellow Welsh cyclist Luke Rowe. Despite both being proud Welshmen, with Sara being fluent in Welsh, the Thomas lived the glamorous lifestyle in Monaco. Sara has previously presented S4C's coverage of the Tour, where she got to cheer on Geraint around France. "They like him. Well, kind of. Sara's brother Reese has nicknamed Geraint King DK due to him not getting any attention when her famous husband rolls into the house. She insists she didn't know a thing about cycling until she met Geraint, although represented Welsh schools in athletics and was also a keen netballer and triathlete. For one of Sara's birthdays, the couple partook in a romantic tandem cycle ride, but ended on in a golf course. Sara told British Cycling about the experience, "Geraint took the whole thing far too seriously, and started complaining that the pedals weren't in the right position, so when I told him to lighten up he actually said to me, 'Sa, I do this for a living, you know.